Good morning, welcome back everyone. Spring has sprung, so that means green grass, blooming flowers, and all the sneezes and sniffles and stuffy nose, as well as coughing and itchy eyes that go along with seasonal allergies are here as well. Joining us this morning to talk about how to manage your symptoms is Gunderson Health System pediatric allergist Dr. Todd Marr. Good morning, Dr. Marr. Thanks for getting up with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Spring is here, and this is going to be pretty uncomfortable for folks soon. But I still struggle with this, and I know we've talked about it a lot. How can you tell if you have a spring cold or spring allergies?
That's a great question. I mean, there were a lot of people who a couple weeks ago, when the weather got warm, started to have sneezing and sniffling and everything. And it could be allergies blown up from the south, or it could be a cold. If you have a fever, body aches and pains, or just really aren't feeling good to begin with and then get the rest of the stuff, it's probably a viral infection. If it's more eyes itchy, runny nose, sneezing, congestion, it's probably allergies and you should get seen.
All right, so what can you do? Really no cure for allergies readily available. You can do some things, but for the most of us, we just have to manage our symptoms.
Right, know what you're allergic to. Don't hang bedding or clothing outdoors during the spring season. You end up coating your sheets and pillowcases in what you're allergic to and then lay your head down. That's not great. Wash your hair, take a shower before you go to bed. If you've got a long-haired animal that goes outside like a dog, you may have to wipe it down or something. It's bringing that allergen in. And keep your windows closed. It's great. You just heard the weather and it's going to be fantastic, and all of us are wanting to throw those windows open and have fun. But once the allergies start, that just brings everything indoors. So that's the environmental stuff you can do. And then there's some new medications that are out. There's some new over-the-counter nasal sprays that just now over this past year have come out. And then there's some tablet forms that can be started early to help. Too late now for our grass season, but something to keep in mind for next year.
You mentioned allergy testing. How important is it to know what you're allergic to?
Well, I think it helps with your first question, Amy, which was, I don't know whether I'm allergic or have a cold. And if you have some testing done and can find out, yeah, I'm tree allergic or I'm grass allergic, then you'll know, hey, in this area, trees are April, May, grass is May, June, and if I start to have symptoms then, that's probably what it is. So being tested, knowing what you're allergic to, maybe that will help you control your environment and then start your medicines early. If you know you have allergies, you know spring's coming, go ahead and start early. Don't wait for it to get too late.
So your first step would be to call who? Can you call an allergist, or should you talk to your primary physician first?
Mainly, we'd say talk to your primary care provider, and your primary care provider may do some simple things. They generally won't do the testing, and then they will send you on to hopefully a board-certified allergist who will see you, help make the decision, and then decide what the correct treatment path for you is.
And of course, keep in mind that the allergy season doesn't last forever. There is an end in sight.
Unfortunately for us allergists, there is an end in sight up here. You go some places and allergies are year-round. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. You may be under control here, and if you take a vacation, you may need to know what's going on where you're taking a vacation too.
Oh boy. Thank you, Dr. Marr, for talking with us this morning. Allergy season is upon us.